I think I have my first caller. Sorry. Hello there.
Hello, good evening, Maegu.
Oh, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. This is my first time of getting through for the past 4 or 5 years.
Well, I'm glad you got through tonight. How are you?
Yeah, and when I don't get through, I just take it easy and listen to people's calling in.
Grand.
I'm calling from London, from Croydon precisely.
Oh.
My name is BB Ray, and just want to say thank you for your hard work. It is a hard work because Nigerians, we are very stubborn people and very stupid. We are. And I just see them as being very, very stupid. They're extremely stupid. And when I talk to them, I just notice, is it because of the weather? Because my husband would say, oh, it's the weather. The weather has messed up their brain. I think that's what you think, but I think they're just stupid. I left Nigeria in 1990.
Wow.
So why did I leave? I finished, I did management, I started, couldn't get any job. And anywhere I'm going to get a job, to look for a job, they want to take me to the hotel. And I asked them why. What happened to your wife? That was, I'm talking about 1988, 87.
You're talking about 34 years ago. It was that bad then. And here we are.
It was that bad.
32 years after.
So
worse.
They want to split with me to give me a job when I have my certificate. So I keep telling them why. And they keep asking me, where are you from? Are you not born here? I said, I'm born here. I was actually born in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I was born in New Buda in Kanji, but we live in Ibadan. So, and I grew up in Ibadan. I went to my school. I did everything. I have my certificate. Why would you speak with me to give me a job?
Why would you need to do that with me? But it was like, you knew you are a JJC.
Yeah. So all my
thing,
friends
man,
were getting.
They have turned the whole thing to hook up today. In fact, if you will barely see any lady today with what they have done to education to the people in Nigeria today, that you barely see any lady, right, that will frown face when they say you need to get hooked up to get along. Is that bad now?
So all my friends were getting married, and my mom was telling me, I said, if I cannot get a job, how will my children get a job? That is me. As young as I was that time, my mind is telling me I cannot get a job. So if I have children, how are they going to get a job? So I told my mom, I said, I'm not staying in this country. And she was so surprised. She said, so what are you going to do? We don't have nobody. And that's the truth. We have nobody. Nobody knows us. There is nobody to help me to get visa. I don't even have a passport. A long story short, I traveled. I was able to get a Cairo visa, Egypt. Right. I went to Egypt. That time, that was 1989. I got a visa of 300 naira from Egypt embassy,
right?
Egyptian embassy. And I traveled out of Nigeria with my visa to Cairo. According to people who are doing the link downtown, they said, oh, if you get to Cairo, you will get a plane to America, to England. So everybody was happy. When we got to Cairo, we realized it's not like that. There is no work permit. They put it in the visa. There is no work permit. So we got there. Anyway, from there, we will make our move. I'm one of those that came to this country without no visa. It took me 5 years to get to England. I went from Cairo to Turkey, from Turkey to Greece, from Greece to Italy, from Italy to London. And it is 5 good years. 5 good years. My mom was begging me. I said, I'm not having no children in Nigeria. I don't want my child to become a thief, a criminal. No.
Yeah.
When I get to where I'm going, I will have my children. To God be the glory. I have all my children there.
Oh, bless you, ma. I mean, it's sometimes, it's sometimes, the future in the 90s that you are saying is a rare occurrence for someone to get so convinced that much that I'm a graduate. I mean, I'm a Nigerian. Why should I suffer to get a job?
Yes. And when I got here, I called my mom. I said, how many of your friends are still alive? She said, some of them have died, blah, blah, blah. My mom is still alive. I bought her a house, looked after her. She was coming to London, and she's so happy. And I said, do you know if I'm still in Nigeria, I would probably have killed myself, and you would have died of hunger? She said, yes. I said, yeah, I know. So it was a good decision. I made up my mind. It was very, very hard journey. It was a very hard journey for me, but I made it. And I'm so grateful to God. So we
should be thankful to God, ma, because you see that journey you embarked upon that 32 years ago to 33 years ago, ma. Somehow, you probably will feel. I don't know if you saw the young people 30 years later. Some of them never born at the time. They will be embarking on the same journey for the same reason, even for the worst reason that made you live at the time. 32 years after. Yeah. So somebody who is in his own 20 years, is in his own 20s now, right? Somebody is telling them, Nigeria is going to be great. You need to be patient. It's going to work.
That's what my told me. I said, this has been
30 years of their life.
Before I was born. Before I was born, you've been saying things will get better.
Yes.
And it's not getting better. So, and me, my own problem was I couldn't get a job. So how would I have children in this country?
For my family?
Somebody will sleep with my child to give them a job. No, it's not going to happen. And I left, and to God be the glory.
That's what I wanted to say.
So everything worked out according to God's plan in my life. So I just want to let you know that I don't even know how much they would need to hear for them to know that it is that bad. It is very, very bad. But I don't think they know. That's my problem.
Like your husband said that maybe it's because of the weather. There's so many reasons, right? It could be one of them because it's so shocking sometimes. I mean, if they pretend not to know, man, if they pretend not to know, if they pretend not to know, that's fine. But when they start fighting you for telling them to drop those things, drop all these things, these people don't care for you and they turn on you. Does that mean that they don't know as well? Oh, they actually knew. They love it.
I don't know. And then they will ask you to give them money, and they are following Tinubu. So I said, you know what? Don't follow Tinubu and ask me for money. You go and ask Tinubu for money. If Tinubu is a good man, Abi, go and ask him for money. You cannot follow Tinubu and then come to my phone and ask me
disturbing me.
For money. I am working hard for my money here. I have gray hair already. I cannot use my gray hair to go and work and give you my money. When you think Nigeria is a good thing that happened to you, that's fine. So it's not as bad as nothing. It's all of you diaspora. You take it too high.
Exactly.
It's not that bad. Anyway, only God.
Much.
I don't even know what
everybody
to say.
Will learn. No, don't worry yourself. We'll continue to show it to them that when they continue in this trajectory, it's not leading anybody anywhere good. Okay? So make everybody just choose their own poison very well. And then die their own die. But don't blame anybody for what happened to you because you are making the choices and stick to them. And the rest, the consequences of them.
Because I can't understand any election they're doing. Instead of them to think of how to be saved.
It is well.
They are doing they are doing they are doing stupidness. Real stupidness.
It's intentional. Thank you so much, ma. Let me take another call.
You're welcome.
With our limited so and say me well to say me well to your
hello
husband.
To all your family and Leila.
I will. God bless you. Thank you, ma. And say and greet the family for me. I know they can hear me, but just say that I said hi to everyone, ma. Take care.
Thank you.
Yes,
Bye.
ma. Bye, ma. So I'll take another one. I have another caller. Sorry, it's a busy one there. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, hello, ma. How are you?
Good evening.
Good evening to you.
Oh, Jegbe. Tonight, man, I'm just boiling.
Really? I mean, I couldn't. You know what, ma? I couldn't hold back at some point myself. I know some people will be like, "My, you don't need to be vulgar like that. Continue what you are doing. We like what." I don't feel all I'm even trying to control them. Where I supposed to call them weary, Baba Ama.
This is supposed to be woto. They're supposed to be connecting it with woto.
Every corner, every day.
Nigeria. Àwọn alálẹ̀ Yorùbá ló máa mú gbogbo wọn ní kọ̀ọ̀kan láti rán kìíní dé ìran kẹwàá wọn. Jesus, we know these people are terrorists. They have evil agenda, and to make the matter worse, you can hear the so-called deputy, the VP, terrorist sympathizer Thomas, vice president. If that idiot was even so bold enough to say he will be in charge of the security.
People they see the red flag, man. Now waiting they won't chop, no make them get sense most of the time. Seriously.
These people supposed to collect woto. Jesus. and are people blind?
They are not.
Can they read between the lines? And they're now telling us, ọmọ tó ṣe di bẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ò wúlò.
Ọmọ wa tó lọ gbégi eléra wálé ọmọ tó ń sọ ó lọ gbégi eléra wálé o igi eléra ọ̀hún báyìí òun ló jí gbogbo lélẹ̀ yìí o tá a lè sùn tá a lè wò mọ́ yìí o wọ́n wá ní ká tó fi lẹ̀kẹ̀ sí díẹ̀ ṣán ya wèrè ni mà.
Ilẹ̀ tó fowó. There are so many things that have come against this so-called Tinubu. He's the one that is trying, because if Tinubu, and I will keep saying it, if this so-called greedy bastard has not put himself forward as APC representative, I'm telling you, the north of Yoruba will have come together because we won't have anybody. Now they've like split the vote in the middle.
They put a delayed button and they are now still grandstanding, thinking that they are actually keeping Yorubas for Nigeria. We all know that once they can't get what they want, right? They will be more aggressive than many of us, and we know that.
I know, and that was what I told one idiot this morning. That we are waiting because I know for sure as soon as you don't get that ticket,
Abi, another angle, now they got it. They rig everybody. They do all they want to do, Abi. Shetima can't get in. Can't they show them? Right?
You go show them. That go collect.
How would they deal with that? A lot of things that they are not considering, but nobody else go tell them what to do. But we can tell them the consequences of what they do. They have to know the consequences of what they do. They must know.
Don't worry, they will still be calling for help on social media, and not to mention some of them will still turn to Babiala. Social media pages. Let me allow you to continue.
Thank you so much,
I don't take it.
Abi. Thank you, ma. I'll take another one again as well. Here we go. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Ẹ̀kúṣẹ́ ọlọ́mọ ṣàgbàdà tó kò ní rẹ̀yìn.
Àmín. Tẹ̀yìn
náà. Mayegun ṣe rí gbà míì tí n bá jókòó báyìí màá tẹ̀ máa wá ronú pé ṣé orí àwọn èèyàn yí ni.
Ó possible. Kọ̀ọ̀kan wà tí ò right.
Because pẹ̀lú gbogbo nǹkan tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí ẹ̀yin náà rí tó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ẹ̀dẹ̀ tó ń sọ̀pọ́tì bàbá wa ní èèyàn wa ní máa wá wo pé ìwọ Ọlọ́run. Ẹ jẹ́ wo pandemic yìí yóò kọ́ àwọn èèyàn lọ́gbọ́n. Bẹ̀ẹ̀ kí ní kan lèmi tí wọ́n á wò pé nǹkan kan ni wọ́n rò pẹ̀lú igbákejì tán lọ fún Tinubu yìí. Ẹ rí i pé bí tá máa padà nọ́ọ̀kì wọn sí ni pé ṣèbí ńgbà tí kí wọ́n ti ń pè kú Jonathan ló take over.
No, normal thing ni.
Wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tún wá hand over wa lé àwọn pípù yìí lọ́wọ́ wọ́n tún wá lo 8 years torí Tinubu ò lè lo kò lè lo 2 years nígbà tí wọ́n bá tẹ̀ jẹ́ kó wọlé.
Ó máa lo tán nìyẹn.
Bí Tinubu òkú kọ Ọlọ́run àwọn pípù yìí máa pa. Bí òkúkú pé àárẹ̀ tó ń ṣe ṣé ronú ni ọkàn tó fẹ́ fà wá Yorùbá mo sọ fún àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi táwọn ọjọ́ wa ìlú ìbò mi lọ́wọ́ o wọ́n dẹ̀ tún ronú bí ẹni tó jẹ́ kórìí wọ́n ti dàrú pé kò síbi tá a fẹ́ ti Tinubu sí bàbá wa ní Tinubu bàbá wa ní ẹ̀gbọ́n wa ní ọmọ Yorùbá ní ṣùgbọ́n kó má fa àwa sínú gbogbo wàhálà yìí mọ́.
ìgbèkùn tó wẹ̀ ò ní ká tó lè má sin bí mọ́gàn tó máa ó lè má sin láyé mọ́gàn láti ẹ̀ ti rí nǹkan tó ojú wa máa rí ọgọ́ igọ́ yìí ẹni tó jọmọdé tó ń tó ronú jinlẹ̀ ló ń tẹ̀lé ọ bàbá sà.
Oh my God ó máa ń dùn mí ẹ máa bẹ́ẹ̀ tó lọ because ní bá ń kí n sọ̀rọ̀ jù
a sọ tiwa ni èèyàn ti ń sá sọ síbẹ̀ ká kú síbẹ̀ sà bọ́ èyí tá a sọ yìí náà ó ti eyín ó ti wà on record torí ọjọ́ ọ̀la a rí tọ́ka sí o gbogbo wọn náà lájọ ń wúra wa gbogbo àwọn tájọ búra wa ní 2014 2015 ìtìjú ò lè jẹ́ kẹ́lómi dìde ń sì gbọ́n fẹ́ campaign fún Tinubu ẹ̀ ní believe ìtìjú so aṣojú wa ibẹ̀ là ń wò lọ yìí. God bless you sir. Let me be another one. Now here we go. I'm going to give a quick sorry my caller, can you hang on for me for a minute? Just 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute. Thank you. So I want to do a quick interpretation there of my last caller. Okay, he was kind of not happy. That he said sometimes when he sits and think about the Nigeria issue, right? He sometimes feel like are people mad with a question mark? And I said, well, they probably are, because to him, they can see these things. They are those being affected, and they can see all this evidence enough that. Yeah, probably blinded with whatever else, right? It was just kind of surprise, but at the same time, yeah, he believed that with time, everybody go collecting your own share to start with, right? Maybe everybody will get their own sense at the end of the day as well. Let's put it through. Hello there.
Hello, Mayewu.
Sir, how are you?
Good evening, sir. This is my second time of calling. My name is Friday.
Friday, sir.
Yeah, I'm calling from Andorra.
Andorra.
Oga.
Where is Andorra again? Can you remind me?
Andorra is in the middle of Spain and France. It's a very small country at the middle. Yeah. It's like an island, but surrounded with mountain. So,
well, maybe your own island is not out of water. So, I can imagine what it is. Small but significant.
Yeah. But the thing is that the only thing I'm passing through, I'm the only Nigerian boy in this country. So it's making it so difficult for me sometimes.
Now, in that place, you will become Igba, you will become Erinwo, because
by God's grace, I've even become Igba. I've become Motidegungun Ejamo Ọlọ́run mi wa. So ìgbà mi wà táwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi ò bá rí mi bá wọn máa pè ní kiri ní pé Friday Bolowa. So Mayegun ẹmọ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní pé Yorùbá ni máa sọ kọ́rọ̀ mi bá lè dùn dáadáa. Ṣé rí ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà tí ó ti tó stage kan pé tí bá wà pẹ̀lú àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi gbà mí máa ń sọ pé ṣé Nàìjíríà ò kì í ṣe hellfire ni, because bí Bible ṣe describe hellfire ó dà pé hellfire ni Nàìjíríà, because mo máa ń sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé how come pé a máa dé ìlú òyìnbó tá a bá dé ìlú òyìnbó Europe àwọn máa gbàdúrà pé Olúwa ó ṣe o mo ti débi
mo ti bọ́ o.
ó wá dójú pé Mayegun mi ẹ wò iṣẹ́ tí máa ṣe ní Nàìjíríà the same job ni mo ń ṣe ní báyìí. I am living like a king. At the same job yẹn tí bá ṣe ní Nàìjíríà ẹrú ni mí is like kòtó ni. So wá dé stage kan máa sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi níbí báyìí pé ṣé wọ́n ṣépè fún black country ni, ṣé wọ́n ṣe kò sẹ́ni tó lè trace history wa ni, ṣé wọ́n ṣépè fún wa ni. Dèmọ́ á sọ fún èmi ìgbà tá a wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ mo sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé ó kàn wò mí títí ó ní Friday torí Spanish la máa ń sọ Spanish la máa wọ́n ní Friday ¿qué pasa? Kí ló dé? Torí wọ́n mọ̀ pé ẹni kan tó jẹ́ pé ó máa ń rẹ́rìn ni mi mo máa ń ṣe fún ọ̀gbọ́n mo máa ń ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ gan. are very active. So bọ̀bọ́ ẹ̀ kàn wo mi látọ̀ kọ́kọ́ wọ ní Friday. Kí ló dé ṣe? Wọ́n á ní mò ń ro ní ayé wa ni àwa black people. Wọ́n á ní kí ni mò ń rò? Mo ní báwo la ṣe máa wá from tàbádé ìlú òyìnbó a máa sọ pé a máa gbà á ládùúrà pé Olúwa ó ṣe pé mo ti débi. Ṣé ọ̀run ni bí báyìí ni? Mo ní iṣẹ́ tí mò ń ṣe yìí tí bá ṣe di
nǹkan tí àwọn èèyàn mọ̀ tó mọ̀ pé wọ́n miss ni pé ibi tọ́lọ́run kẹwàá dé tọ́lọ́run fún wa lọ́pọlọ dé as to do kò sílùú tá a dé kò sí dé tó ń sọ ń bẹ̀ a máa sáré kọ láàrin ọjọ́ mélòó kọ́ a ní láti lọ léwe o adé sáré mọ́wọ́ lẹ̀ pé bàbá ṣe wá mọ ìyẹn tó abes ní work fún wa abes ní progress wà á máa wò pé ibi tí mo ti ń sọ èdè ẹnu mi tí gbogbo èèyàn gbọ́ mi báyìí wọ́n dẹ̀ gbé development away from me torí pé mo jára Nàìjíríà ó sad o seriously tó bá jẹ́ ọ̀tá ní
bàbá Máyégún ó sad kò sí nǹkan tí mi ti sọ fún mo lọ́rẹ̀ẹ́ kan APC ni ó ti yẹ APC ni ìgbà tí mo wà lé mo ń ṣe politics mi ò lè purọ́ fún yín mo mú wá yín pé èmi máa ń sòótọ́ wọ́n wá pè mí sẹ́yìn wọ́n sọ pé ọ̀gbẹ́ni tó bá fẹ́ di nǹkan ò lè sòótọ́ ní politics àtìgbà mo ti fi politics sílẹ̀ Máyégún mo wá sọ pé serious wọn are you serious wọn nínú ò lè sòótọ́ politics àtìgbà mo ti fi politics sílẹ̀ pé no life mi ò go pẹ̀lú irọ́ so mo wá decide pé may I have to leave so ìgbà tí bọ̀bọ̀ yẹn ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn ó sì wà ní politics today ẹ mọ̀ kan tí máa ń sọ fún tó bá bèbè lówó lọ́ máa ń sọ pé mi ì lè fún ẹ lówó kó ṣe pé mi ní láti fún ẹ ọ̀ mi ì lè fún ẹ bọ̀ tí bá ránṣẹ́ màá fún lówó màá sọ pé èyí tó bá ṣẹ́kù kó o lò fúnra ẹ̀ ó ti yẹ bọ́ mi ì lè fún ní owó bọ́ tó tún wá dé stage kan Mr. Máyégún ìgbà mi máa ń sunkún on my own personally pé amúdẹ̀ ní gẹ̀ẹ́fẹ̀ nǹkan òyìnbó ni àná fẹ́ bá mi lọ lé òun fẹ́ lọ Nàìjíríà òun fẹ́ lọ wo Nàìjíríà mo ní tó bá jẹ gbé kí ni mo fẹ́ wá sọ fún àwọn èèyàn ẹbí wọ́n ti jẹ.
àwọn èèyàn tí lé ò mọ effect nǹkan tí ó ń ṣẹlẹ̀ ńlé yẹn lára wa tá a sì ń lé that's why máa ń sọ pé a máa exaggerate because wọ́n ti condition àwọn to get used to àwọn orú àwọn kan bẹ́ẹ̀ but àwa ò sí nínú frame yẹn mọ́ that frame of mind yẹn we are no longer down so before you go into such place.
So exactly ṣẹ́rí kan tí máa ń sọ fún yesterday I was talking to my younger brother mo wá sọ story fún ní bros kò ń ṣe pé kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn kò lè tó yẹn mo ní nǹkan ẹ̀yin tẹ̀ wá nù ẹ̀ lè rí ẹ̀ kí n rí ó kọ́ dàbí àwọn tó ń gbá bọ́ọ̀ ni ẹni tó wà lórí fíìdì orí nǹkan tó àwọn tó rí tó wà ń ta ló máa ń rí jù ṣọ́ra wa tó wà ń bí báyìí à ń rí nǹkan tẹ̀yìn ò rí ẹ̀ rí danger rárá so ó dẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé òótọ́ dẹ̀ lẹ́ sọ tí bá wá sọ fún pé okay ṣé lè yóò ṣẹlẹ̀ tí bá máa kà kan márùn-ún sílẹ̀ pé ṣé kò ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ni ó ṣẹlẹ̀ náà bọ̀ kò ṣe ní Lagos.
Kò ń ṣe Lagos yìí now.
Exactly. So Mr. Máyégún, to God be the glory pé I hook up to your program yìí ti là mí lójú ti là síbi pé kẹ́rí èmi gan tẹ́lẹ̀ Jésù mo ti jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ mi ti mo máa ń sọ fún àwọn pípé pé mi ń gbàdúrà mo máa ń dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ náà ni Olúwa ó ṣeun Olúwa ó ṣe àná Olúwa ó ṣe ọ̀la thank you ni máa ń sọ mi sọ pé ṣé mi máa sọ fún àbúrò mi sè ṣé mi máa gbàdúrà pé kọ́lọ́ mú náà wà ní iná máa wà ní 247.
Take me to my glory I want to get to my glory Ọlọ́run kan máa bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé come Friday wetin be your glory again you are working in this place ṣé o ti fẹ́ di manager ni àbí nǹkan tó lọ́ọ́ máa bèrè kọ́ nìyẹn.
Exactly.
Ṣé
nígbà tí mo sọ fún Mr. Máyégún
there will be no reason for.
Kẹ́rí ẹjẹ́ sọ kíní kan fún yín kẹ́rí ìgbà tí mo dé ìlú òyìnbó mo wá realize pé gbogbo life tí mo ti live 21 years mo ti dé ìlú òyìnbó àti mo wá 21 years mo wọ ìlú òyìnbó mo wá rí pé so aṣọ tẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ló máa ń fún mi láṣọ ọgbọ̀n èyí tó bá lòkù ló máa fún mi ìgbà tí mo wá dé ìlú mo wá wò pé tí bá wọ ìtẹ́gbọ́n mi fún ẹ máa wò pé mo fine gan àṣé ìyà ni mo ń jẹ aṣọ mi báyìí mo wá sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé Christmas time ló máa ń ra aṣọ fún wa but níbí báyìí you can go every weekend mo lè lọ ní mo ń tẹ̀rọ raṣọ mo wá sọ fún ọ̀rẹ́ mi pé men there are basic ibi báyìí mo ti wọ́n understand pé there are basic things of life they call it basic kò ń ṣe pé
tó bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní problem
basic ni wọ́n
accessing them o ti poor nìyẹn something is wrong nìyẹn like once you begin to struggle to access them struggle to access electricity struggle to get access to your gas to clothes to food problem ti wà nìyẹn take care any level when that happened to you.
Exactly. But I realized life in a different way. They call things basic. They just basic. We're talking of life, good road, education, hospital, good healthcare. These are basic.
Normal.
Then you want to be rich. That now depends on what your intelligence is. If you talk about you be school to education. Determine if you are going to be one year that man is a fucking rich man. Basic things of life.
Genius.
Look, thank you very much.
You know, Baba.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate your program. I love listening. But me keep my smoke on try get Eleni. So I always listen to you. Man listening.
Thank you.
So I appreciate you. I thank you very much. And I share your program.
Again, that's all for me now.
Andorra,
next to Spain.
Yeah. It's just between Spain and France. It's a very small country.
Because Spain is kind of with all these islands as well, but they are like water. So
Thank you very much, Baba.
Right.
I feel you. I feel you well. I swear.
One day,
so thank you very much. God bless you.
Jam ourselves on the street of Andorra. I'll be the second.
Barcelona, so from here to Barcelona, just 3 hours drive.
Yeah.
I will come. I will find you. I will find you. Picture the future is bright then.
I know now. I mean, I can tell you that it's bright, but it is only brighter if we are all in oneness as we are doing right now. But apart from that, individually, privately, I mean, personally, we should thank God though. We are only more.
Yeah, Baba, I was stubborn good. I was stubborn good. I was stubborn good. They prefer to die in that poverty than making a change. They prefer to die in that poverty. That is what they born them. Because all in 1 year, that poverty not be what you know.
Thank you so much for your time. Stop by. You have a good one, Baba. Nice one. So I will take another one. I've got another veteran on this call, and you might actually be my last caller tonight because of my time. Hello, sir.
Yeah, what up, my brother?
One name.
One name, the number. One name.
How are you tonight, Osita?
I'm great.
Here we go, Osita. Una open una eyes. You opened your eyes. So terrorists are collecting billions and billions of naira contract. Apart from the ransom they have been collecting for. Hey.
Exactly. This is one thing I want to talk about.
Please.
Thank you for the day of today.
Thank you.
But in all this, there is something I want us to relate all these things to, with the one that happened this week that they actually called, they said they called a so-called wanted man from Polo to come and guide their pipeline.
Tompolo.
And on the and the counter to that, the Ijaw people from the between Bayelsa and Bayelsa State and Cross River State,
right?
I mean, and River State, they made their own statement too. That how can you call Tompolo and you don't want to have a discussion with us?
That's all about 2023. They are creating more problems everywhere intentionally.
Exactly.
Go on, Baba.
Intentionally.
Mm-hmm.
So that you will not come, that they will see or they will know if Tompolo will jump to their own region to come and tell them
pipelines in their communities.
Mm-hmm. So everybody is dancing. Everybody keeps talking. 23. I believe you still, my voice is pendant on this particular platform. I've always told people that they have not shown us any sign that this government wants to go just like that. There is not going to be an election. Let anybody just be fooling themselves. There's not going to be any election. So by the time, because the pipeline is something that has to do with the international community, so they want to blow it up. So by the time they blow this problem up there, and when they tell the international community, oh, we cannot conduct the election, what will international community do? Nobody can do anything. So all they will do, they will create a pandemonium here and there. Before you know it, the military strike, and we'll go back to we'll go back to the status to square one. And when we go back to square one, everybody will say, we no go agree, this and this, Nadeko from this side, and from this side. At the end of the day,
can't imagine that, but
yes, at the end of the day, they will shout and shout and shout. Then the military
they will put a reconciliation, rebuilding, this and that process for 1 year.
And the military, and the military will tell the international community, at least you've seen our path. Our path, we are creating a path back to democracy.
Osita, do you know what I observed? To what you are saying, yeah? Do you know what I observed too? Which I believe will be useful in what you are saying as well, right? They are going to pay Tompolo for 4 billion every month. That one is creating its own crisis. It's already brewing right now in Niger Delta as we speak, right? This is just a few months to election, okay? Now, up north, right? The terrorists that are killing and doing a lot, especially this Truji and others, they are also collecting amnesty and backing that up with hundreds of millions of naira as amnesty for them, okay? Now we discover that other groups are also collecting security contracts where money, billions of money, are exchanging hands into the hands of faceless group of people. Now, all of this now pointed to, we have heard that Northwest, there may be no election. Why? There is increased insecurity in that place as we speak, and it's going to get worse, we've been told. In fact, they are pumping more money to increase the insecurity, we've been told, so that there will be no election there. So all of this, as we speak, will point to one thing, Osita, the government of Boko, they don't seem to have any plan of living, and if they have any plan of living, it's not going to be a transition to transition. I have my theory too, but go on, Osita.
Yes, let me tell you something. One thing we have to realize is either you are brilliant for good or you're brilliant for evil. Yeah. Malamu, he is the one launching all these rockets here and there. Now, let me tell you, let's analyze this thing together.
Please.
In Buhari's kitchen cabinet, did you ask yourself a simple question? Is any of them running for any position in this imaginary 2023?
No. Initially, they appointed themselves too, but they didn't.
Yes, but because when they were planning that to appoint themselves, they had another plan B.
Because that would take them away from the presidency. So all of a sudden, they all withdrew. They returned back in.
They withdrew. Then what did they do? They resorted to their plan B. This is their plan B because they know that there's not going to be any election.
Where there is crisis.
Are you going to tell me? Are you going to tell me that this dispensation, this current dispensation, they are the best dispensation that at the end of the day, in the history of Nigeria, they didn't contest for election. Even in America, when a dispensation is going, part of that dispensation will now go into politics.
Of course.
Are you trying to tell me that
those who have served there like almost 7-8 years with the government, they will likely want to go for.
Yeah. So are you telling me that these ones are saints that they don't want to go into politics?
They attempted it, but I think they discovered that that would be too risky because the moment they are away from that place, anything can happen. So they chose to go back. They attempted
it. They find out that the blood of some people or the youth are rising. So what did they do? they go back to their plan B. They
plan
plan
B.
this is their plan B.
Mm.
You know, we've been hearing, we anytime we hear this thing they call interim national government, you know where it brings our mind to.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you know where it brings our mind to. It returns our mind back to what happened in Hope 1993. And I keep telling people it is a playbook of whatever that is going to happen. That Hope 1993 is what we are seeing now is a mirage of that, but it will come to fruition by January, second week of January, after we say Happy New Year, you will see what is going to happen in Nigeria. You will find out that, they will tell you that,
you are even talking about January, Osita. If you know what I have been told, lined up for October when their campaign starts, some of them, I just internally kind of told myself that I hope they never happen. They are not good. They are not, right? Including the level of incitement that they're going to push. You see all these ones that we are still breaking fight between Igbos and Yorubas on social media now. Baba, from October, it's going to get worse because they are going to deliberately, right, flood the social media with a fake account of Igbo names, Yoruba names, and they will be dishing out divisive, like you've never seen before, divisive rhetorics, right, that will further build that bad blood. So if you hear clashes anywhere, it won't be new. All of these are all going to work towards, you said, January 2023. If they can make it that far, I just pray it no happen, Sha. Anyhow.
Yes, because at the end of the day, you will be here. One person will now say he's going to court that the election was not hold. They are not going to announce it. That was how they did it in 1993. That one person went to the court and said the election cannot hold.
Cannot continue. They cannot continue to announce the results.
And this one.
And that is Nzeribe, by the way. Nzeribe. Working for Babangida's government, because it was the government of Babangida that sponsored that. Better Nigeria or something he called himself is Nzeribe at the time.
And this one you are seeing, this particular one that you're going to see, based on their evil book they call their constitution, you will find out that they have every right, every jurisdiction, evil legally backed up by
a
that
very powerful clause that they put in the constitution that nobody has ever read about it, because nobody believed that Nigeria will ever get to a stage where somebody will say we cannot hold election.
They will tell you that that we were managing that we should hold this election, but in almost every state in Nigeria there is pandemonium, there is crisis. We cannot hold the election. And that is where we are heading to. The body shape of a government, of a particular administration that is about to be, you will know if you will see the body shape that
they should have started processing their transition, as they call it. But the way they are operating, it doesn't look so.
There's nothing like that.
No.
So I want people to understand where we are going to, and I want people to be prepared. Just like Autumn has said, be prepared.
Be prepared.
Let us take, that Autumn preparation that Autumn has said, be prepared. That is the kind of preparation I am telling everybody, be prepared. It is not going to be easy. I tell people from the beginning that freedom, you cannot earn it, but you can only gain it. You fight for freedom. It doesn't come for free
to you. No.
It won't be handed to you on a platter of gold.
No.
So we need to be very, very prepared at this time. What is going to happen?
The time is closing up and closing up.
And I am telling people, if you think that you are the part of the people that tells everybody that, I am Fulani that will rule this country, will tell everybody how this country is going to be, I'm telling you, by the time it starts, you are definitely going to be disappointed. It's an advice that I'm giving on the national or international platform. If your uncle, your father, your mother, your relative is part of what is happening, that we cannot go our separate ways peacefully. I am telling you, this time around, it's not like Nnamdi Kanu said. It is never going to be like 1966.
No.
It is never going to be like 1966.
That is why what they are pushing right now, I don't think, like, you know that parable that says that you, as a person or as an ethnic group, you can cook for the whole country, other people, right? And the food may not be enough. Everybody will eat from it. But if the entire ethnic nationalities of Nigeria decide to cook for you, are you sure you can feed and eat and finish it? So we haven't started to cook for them, and they believe that we will never have the audacity to cook for them. I believe they will push it. They will push that button.
Exactly.
It's almost time.
All right. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much, Osita, for stopping by. Right. I have a Princess here, but I'm going to tell her that, Princess O, I am not supposed to take your call, but I wanted to hear your voice after what I heard. I mean, after what happened. Okay?
Hello, Baba.
Princess, how are you?
Good evening, Jerry.
I'm
fine. Ṣé program ti tán ni?
Program ti tán.
Hey, I'm kàn ń pè lọ́mí wáyé ni.
I know, but everybody seems boring. People can hear you.
Okay.
So you have just 2 minutes to wrap us up, and then we can just call it a night. I won't even give a closing one.
Baba,
Baba.
Kosi wala, we are good, and David is doing a very good job. Yeah.
I mean, I just had to bring that back.
David is doing fine. He should keep exposing them like that. Yeah. Àwọn olórí burúkú tó ń tẹ̀lé APC tó ń tẹ̀lé àwọn Tinubu káàkiri. Tí ò bá ń ṣe pé orí àwọn èèyàn wá yí. Tí ò bá ń ṣe pé orí àwọn èèyàn ò padà ní pé mọ́. Mi ò rí reason. Àwọn pípù ìtọ́ máa ṣe ìyàwó fáwọn ọmọ wọn kì í pè yín síbẹ̀ náà. Tọ́gì ló ń fi gbogbo yín ṣe káàkiri. And Osita ti parí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, Máyégún. Mo rò pé election ẹ máa wà.
Because notice àwa ti sọ pé in this pandemonium, in all this chaos, we can say pé they can give excuse not to hold election, Abi. But now, I am also beginning to believe as well that they are now funding
Baba, and you know I
group,
said this. Mo ti tẹnumọ́ kínní láti last year.
I remember.
Láti December last year ni mo ti ń tẹnu wọn pé ṣe é sure pé ìlú tó bá jẹ gbèsè òun kì í wọ́n máa hand over ni. Àwọn òpèrè tán wà lè bá Boko Haram jà lọ́ máa ní kó take over.
Military.
Ṣé Máyégún tí sójà gan bá wá take over ṣé kò pè wá ni? Tí sójà bá take over a ti mọ̀ pọ́wọ́ tẹ́rọ̀ la wà.
Kò sí Yorùbá sójà.
A ti mọ̀ pọ́wọ́ tẹ́rọ̀ la wà, ikú wá dé po ni. Ju báwọn èèyàn ṣe jókòó, àwọn somewhere this evening mo ń bá bàbá àgbàlagbà kan mo pàdé ẹ̀ níbì kan ní Ọlọ́run á gbà wá lọ́wọ́ wọn, mo ní bàbá tẹ́ bá rọra sọ̀rọ̀ máa ní kọ́ rọ yín sí gọ́tà. Ọlọ́run fẹ́ gbà yín, bóbó lọ́lọ́run ti fẹ́ gbà yín. Ọlọ́run tọ́lọ́ bá ti empower yín láti ṣe kò ní bá yín ṣe mọ́ láíláí.
Ẹ wá ṣe physically.
Ọlọ́run á provide seed fún yín. Á fàṣẹ sí kágbàdo wù. Ṣé olóma bá yín ka, olóma bá yín tè é? Á tún ti bọ́ yín ṣọ́ṣẹ́pẹ̀ fún yín ni bàbá. Ìṣe ló dẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní wò. Ó Máyégún wò ó dàárọ̀ jàre. Ó dàárọ̀ mi ìwọ́n kọ́ program ṣe wà ọ́. Mo kàn ń pè lọ́nbí ni. Àtijẹ́ yóò yìnbọn nínú ẹ́sẹ̀tì níjẹ́ mi ò lè sùn. Mi ò mọ̀ pé àwọn ọlọ́dẹ wọ́n ti gbébọn dání. Mo ò sùn mọ́jú. Mo ń wo pé olúwàdú sílìkì kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ lọ kó sílẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọ náà ni.
Kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ háìdì wọn kó dàárọ̀ ọ̀la.
Nígbà tí ò sí English lọ́wọ́ tí wọ́n máa fi dá wọn lóhùn padà. Bàbá, Ọlọ́run aṣọ gbogbo ó dàrọ̀. It is it is. All right, Baba.
Yeah, that's the princess. So my time is so up. I'm going to see you some other time. If you're just joining or if you joined us midway, you can actually watch this from the start again anyway. Yeah, you can. Now I'm going to be back again when I am. And good night from here.
làwa mọ̀ láwọn tó jódodo.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
Máyégún Diary politico.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Náíbì nọ́mbà 1.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. oníkanṣá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. àyè.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní má ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
ha kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. kì máa yí ṣe eré ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀. ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ òní fi wọ́n níran.
tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ó fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́ bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀bọ̀lọmọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí abínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ́lu ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá o ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù máyé ègún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì o ẹni bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dèrò òní fi wọ́n níran o.
máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì máyégún ti dé gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lúwẹ̀ túnra kì ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.